Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation Nation here, tech is a little bit of mod spotlight type thing. As you guys can see here, we're in the mod spotlight world. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day, and we're going to be doing the top 10 Minecraft 1.8 mini mods. Mini mods is kind of an understatement for some of these guys, but kind of correct for others. So anyway, today we're going to be going over the first 5 of these mods, and you guys can click the annotation in the top right hand corner for the second 5. So anyway, these 5 are going to be the GammaBrite mod, the Glass Shards mod, the Earl IRC mod, the Infernal Mobs mod, and then the Zombie Steak mod, guys. So just to quickly go over, if you guys have seen all of these mods, which I doubt you have, you guys can check out the annotation top right hand corner or the link in the description for the next 5, which are going to be super awesome, cool stuff. And there are other mods, including things like, you know, the NEI mod and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, before we get started, I'd just like to remind you guys, if you do enjoy this mod spotlight, to please rate it down below, subscribe to the nation, because I do these very frequently, or at least I try to. And then finally, make sure you guys check out my server, mcwarside.com, to go play and have an awesome, fun, cool time. So anyway, the first mod we're going to be going over is the GammaBrite mod. The GammaBrite mod is pretty cool because what it'll do is it'll actually pump your gamma. So for those of you who are playing in a single player world or a server that does allow cranked gamma, guys, for those of you who don't know what cranked gamma is, it was I would say myself that kind of introduced it to the community, of going into your options text and bumping up your gamma way past what is normally prescribed. If we check my video settings right here, you guys will see that the brightness is set at moody, but normally if you go into your options text and edit that, you can crank that up. And that's something that if you change your gamma, you need to close your Minecraft, go back in the options text and change. What GammaBrite allows you to do is we're gonna grab these torches and we're gonna drop down here a little bit. Boom, there we go. So as you guys can see, it's very dark in here, and as we get further and further into the cave, I'm sure you guys are gonna be able to see less and less of this. And you know, it's very dark, you have to place torches to actually be able to see anything. What GammaBrite will allow you to do is you hit your G key and boom, GammaBrite will crank your gamma all the way up to 1500%, which some of you guys may claim is cheating, but for those of you who say it's cheating, you guys don't need to do it. Don't worry about it, just don't do it. I personally think this is fine for things in single player or for the sake of YouTube. So for those of you who make YouTube videos and stuff, you want to make sure that your subs are never looking at, you know, some dark cave, then you guys can install this. Also, it does have varying brightness levels, so if you hit G and turn it on, right, you guys can use your right key and left key to turn it up and down, so you don't need to have it cranked all the way. You can have it just turned up a little bit to allow you to have your viewers to be able to see things. You guys can hit the up key to make it invisible/visible. And yeah, so anyway, you can turn it up, you can crank it all the way up, crank it all the way down, that sort of thing, like a little light switch. But yeah, it's quite cool. So anyway, this is going to be a light loader compatible mod, so you guys will need to have light loader installed. If you guys don't know how to do it, it's very simple. It's as simple as dragging light loader into your mods folder. So it'll describe that on the mod forum page, which there'll be links to everything in the description. The next one is, oh, and also that one was by KaiMaster, GammaBrite mod by KaiMaster. The next one's going to be the Glass Shards mod, guys. So we're going to turn this guy off. The next one's going to be the Glass Shards mod, guys. So pretty much if we open up this guy, we can throw these into our inventory right here, and we're going to have the a 64 stack, cool, a glass sword, glass shards, and furnace. And you guys might be saying, Nick, what the crap is up with this? And I forgot to throw some glass in my inventory, which I'll do now. But say we were to place a ton of glass around here, so we place all the, you know, this glass going around here, all that sort of stuff, you know, we misplace it or something similar. What the Glass Shards mod allows you to do, and a Glass Shards mod by LGFA, you guys can check the forum link in the description. If we switch our game mode, so like so, game mode 0, boom, and then we go and start breaking these guys, you guys will see that we're picking up these shards. And what those shards are going to be able to do is if we do smelt them, we can turn them back into the glass cubes or the glass pieces that they used to be. I thought this was pretty cool because I've always sort of thought, you know, hey, what if you do have a limited supply? You know, not necessarily all the time you'll have a limited supply of sand, but I think it's kind of interesting, the idea that you actually do get something back. So if we throw these in, as you guys can see, it's going to start smelting, and if we give it a few seconds, it'll go here. This, guys, is going to be your glass sword. The glass sword is going to be crafted with 2 glass shards over a stick, just like a normal sword, and And pretty much what that'll do is it'll have 109 durability, and it does the same damage as iron. So as you guys can see, glass has appeared there, and we can grab that and start placing it in if we wanted to. But yeah, so that's the glass shards mod, guys. It's pretty simple. This again is like an iron level sword, so you know it'll kill something relatively quick. We pick up the XP from that. So anyway, moving on to the next thing, guys, is going to be the Aerial IRC mod. So as you guys can see, there's nothing really in there. The thing that this is going to do, this is by Blay09, the thing that this mod is actually going to do is it's going to add chat that you guys can actually edit a little bit. So right now it's chatting to Minecraft. As you guys can see, it is enabled, and if we were to go into our options, you guys can check a bunch of different things. So you guys can actually do your display settings to show the recording HUD. You guys can show different bot profiles, so all of those sort of things, so you know whether you want these to show or not. You guys can have your various notifications, so you guys will be notified when you're using a separate chat, and you guys can set it up to actually be able to connect to you know, so Twitch is one of them that I have set it up for, because I thought that would be pretty cool. You guys can set it up for various other things. You can add different server addresses, so you know, various other things with, you know, that would have a server address, server password, all that sort of stuff, which is quite cool. You can join certain channels within those. You can then join Twitch chats like I showed here, so I would have, you know, my Twitch username as well as my authorization token. You guys can have even screenshots will automatically get uploaded. So you have an auto action right now, so you have auto action, upload, and share. So say you were to use the hotkey for screenshot, you can automatically upload and share that screenshot, which is quite cool, and I really think that that's interesting. Especially if you were on a server or something, and then you took a screenshot, and then you wanted that to, you know, automatically be shared to the entire server. As you guys just saw right there, Dr. PlayStation has uploaded a screenshot, and you guys can go type that link in to your hotbars and actually go find that screenshot, which I think is kind of cool. So anyway, that is that. If you guys want to hit I on your keyboard, that'll bring you to this as well. You can check your key bindings. So the menu is I, toggle target is tab, screenshot and share is just the normal screenshot. And then you have, you know, your toggle recording, your toggle live. So these are going to be your chat sort of buttons, and then your screenshot archive, which I haven't set up that yet. But anyway, with the Twitch chat right now, I'm connected to my Twitch channel, and there's nothing going on in my Twitch channel, so it won't actually show. But if there was something going on, then you would see that. So anyway, that is the Aerial IRC mod by Blay09. So hopefully you guys did like that one. Moving on to the next one is the Infernal Mobs mod by Atomic Streicher. Atomic Streicher is a guy who I've reviewed quite a few of his mods before, and for those of you who know what this mod is, you guys might argue, Nick, this isn't a mini mod, and that's kind of why I mentioned at the beginning, you know, some of these aren't really mini mods, but you can kind of justify it a little. Oh no, oh, okay, whoa, oh, I didn't realize I was still game mode. I didn't realize I was still game mode 0. Oh my goodness, that was terrifying. But anyway, moving on, pretty much we're gonna have these different things like skeletons and creepers and zombies, and those aren't really special, but in about like a 1 in like 20 type deal, you're gonna have one of them like these. You're gonna have one guy that's gonna look a little something like this, and we're gonna kill all these guys, just so that we can see. This is a rare. What is this? It's a rare sprinting zombie of fatigue. Exhaust, wither, sprint. So what this mod actually has, and I'm gonna have to open up the page for you guys to be able to talk about it. It has a ton of super awesome various, and I need to actually look above it because I guess it glitched out with the baby zombie model. But pretty much it has a bunch of these little enchants that you guys are going to add to various mobs and whatnot, or that will be randomly added, I should say, to various mobs. And as you guys can see, I got like 30 XP right there. You're actually going to get 4 times the amount of XP when you kill one of those mobs, as well as they can have, again, these enchanted sort of effects. And as you guys saw right there, I just got an iron chest plate with blast protection from that zombie, which is quite interesting. So they have a ton of effects, like 1-up, the mob heals fully once upon getting low. The Alchemist ability throws potions at you. Berserk ability, the mob deals double damage. Tons of very cool effects, and I will leave the link in the description for you guys to be able to go check out the list of things. Let's kill this guy too. And as you guys can see, we got this guy. This is the Blast Off Ghastly Vengeance. So if we were to look up what that actually is, the Ghastly Vengeance is actually going to, Ghastly shoots fireballs, and then Vengeance is reflects a portion of all damage done. Oh my damn, oh my goodness. So that would mean that if I turned around, this guy's going to start shooting fireballs at me. Damn, he just did that. And every time I hit him, a portion of the damage that I do to him is going to happen to myself, which was quite cool. So he's one of the more difficult guys, meaning I'm going to get a slightly better sword. So that's an iron sword with smite too. Kind of cool, and I got all that XP from him. You know, if I were to keep on going, I'm going to show you guys, of course, the creepers, the creeper versions of these guys. So here we go. I'm actually getting pretty lucky with these guys. Whoa, so this is a Choke Blast Off Bulwark Cloaking. So the cloaking is it's invisible, so invisibility potion effect on the mob. Let's see, Choke Blast Off Bulwark. So the blast off is tosses player into the air. Bulwark mob has 50% more damage resistance, so pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff right there. So let's see, and as you guys can see, once I hit him, I kind of blasted off into the air a little bit, and if I were to kill him, I'd pick up, you know, again, this really good sort of loot. Fire Prot and Aqua Affinity, kind of cool. So anyway, that is that right there. I thought that one was cool. I think it's kind of a mini mod just for the reason that it only really adds, it's a kind of a very simple idea to understand, you know, hey, some of these mobs are going to be enchanted, and, you know, they'll drop certain items, or have potion effects, and they'll drop certain items. So you guys can go check the full list of like 30 plus different effects that happens to these guys and all that stuff. Like gravity knocks back or pulls players, exhaust is potion effect on players, ender, they can teleport and dodge attacks, tons of cool stuff. So anyway, that was the Infernal Mobs by Atomic Streicher. Now moving on to the final mod, but, you know, I guess it's one of the last but not least sort of things, but it kinda is, because some people aren't gonna like it, but this is the Zombie Steak mod by JagM11, and this is kind of a cop-out, but I always have liked Zombie Steak mods. Anything that can bring usefulness to the completely unusefulness that is Rotten Flesh is an A-OK in my book. And surprisingly, this beat out a couple other mods for my list of top 10 you know, mini mods in this video. So anyway, pretty much how this is gonna work is you're gonna have your rotten flesh, and you're gonna need to make fresh flesh from your rotten flesh. The way that you're gonna make fresh flesh is you guys are going to put a snowball around 8 rotten flesh, and that's going to make 8 fresh flesh. So, you know, using a snowball, which is another item that really doesn't have too much of a use, besides, you know, just kind of making cool stuff, I guess. You know, that'll be able to make you 8 fresh flesh. And then when you have the fresh flesh, you guys are going to smelt it. Sorry about that little tick in the recording, but you guys are going to smelt it, and then it'll turn into zombie steak. And the zombie steak is something you can eat, and it actually won't, if I demo this to you guys, here we go, boom. It actually won't give you guys any harmful effects. So I ate that, and now I'm going to start regenning my health. It's not the highest in saturation, but it isn't bad. So anyway, hopefully you guys did kind of enjoy this video. Make sure you guys slam that like button down below if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to Join the Nation to be updated when I make many more of these, or you guys can go check out any of the videos that'll appear on screen or in the description. But anyway, guys, hopefully, again, you guys did enjoy. Check out some of these mods. Check out the other top 5 mini mods video, where you guys will see the other 5 mods that I did. And yeah, so anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy. I am the Doctor, and I am out.